Okay. 247. Oh man. So what I'm going to cover is basic speed management and jump utilization. And what I mean by that is when you're moving and you go from a flat surface to the air and then back to the flat surface, there's a couple of things that you want to pay attention to, and I want to cover those and then also talk about utilizing your jump to the full extent of it. If my voice sounds nasally, I apologize. We're in a vibe and the thing is pushing down. Okay, so right there, what I want to focus on is I was max speed. So here in the red, I dropped down, and then as soon as I hit, I did a double swing right when I came into contact, and that kept my speed at max. A major error you're going to see early on in the game is, number one, you're not maxing your speed, and number two, you're either over air braking, under air braking, or you're not smashing, doing double swings when you hit. So look at the speed right there. So it's something you have to dial in, but it's something you definitely want to pay attention to, and it's a major factor when it comes to especially this level, which is just a bunch of running in a straight line with the minimum amount of time in the air. So again, watching the speed there, as soon as you hit double swing, you can do a single swing, but it doesn't, I don't know. I was really against the double swing for a while because it kind of messes with your flow as opposed to just doing a single swing, but you don't always get what you want. Well, I think I'm doing it poorly because I haven't done a single swing in a while. Okay, so to reiterate, double swing as soon as you hit the ground. Let's look for somewhere to do, and jump utilization coming up. So the main thing I want to point out there is I used one jump. You don't have to use all your jump if you don't have to. Damn it. You don't want to use all your jump if you don't have to use all your jump. But that's not a hard and fast rule. The main thing about jump utilization is being able to hit further targets reliably. So if I go back through here and I want to make it, oh, look at that. Extra little grippy piece. Anyway, if I go back to here and for some reason or another I don't want to use these, or I'm in a different level where the distance to that object is about the same, I'm wondering whether or not I can make it to there, I want to use good jump utilization to make it all the way to the other side. That's one of those things when you're going through the levels, is to look around and see, what can I make it to? What can I jump to? There's no way, not enough speed. To create the fastest possible time and the fastest line. Okay, so to recap. When you're going from flat to a different surface, air brake, let go of the air brakes right before you hit, and right when you hit, do a double swing. Pay attention to your speed meter. It's pretty much the only thing that I look at once I already have everything down for a level. Don't use more jump than you need, because you might need that jump later. Also, an important factor to think about when it comes to jumps is you want to reduce bad air time. And what I mean by bad air time is any time that you're in the air and you're not pegged out on your speed meter to red, you don't want to be in the air. You want to be on the ground. If you can't avoid it, then you want to end it as quickly as possible. But for the most part, a lot of things, or things that I've seen from other people, is that they spend way too much time up in the air, not pegged out. They overshoot things. So if I wanted to jump up to that thing, one jump would have did it, but I did two, so I overshot where I wanted to get. So I had extra bad air time to get back down to the point that I was interested in. I'm going to do one run through so you can just kind of see it in action. I won't use, well, I might use boosts. I don't know. And I do a lot of little jumps sometimes because you get a little bit of a boost when you jump and then you hit the triggers. I'll cover that with boosting, but it's kind of something that's ingrained, so I do it without thinking. All right, so the things that you want to look at while I'm doing this is my speed meter. I can't. It'll be right here. That thing needs to stay pegged out the whole time. Anytime that it's not pegged out, you're in danger mode and you need to just start going ham and get it maxed back out. And then past that, notice how I'm using my jumps. I'm keeping the triggers pulled the entire time that I'm in the air. And then if I need to do another jump, if it's a small one, I'm going about here and doing just quick jumps so I can get back on the trigger. If it's a big jump, I'm going to start way up here and release somewhere mid-range-ish. But that's, you'll have to dial that in. But if you're not making large gaps, try and look at your jump form. See where you're starting, where you're releasing, and then mess around with that and see if you can improve your performance. All right, so here we go. Bad air, good landing, good landing, decent landing. And you don't have to jump in between these. I just like to do it. What you don't want to see is that little pause symbol on the ground. That means that I'm braking too long. And I'm going to edit out all the hopefully. All right, I mean, this is going to be a decent run. Probably a 8. Not bad. It's not near my best because I'm not doing continuous jump boosting, but you guys get the idea. So I've covered movement and jumping. Next thing we'll do is climbing.